Guys, welcome to the beautiful Bowood Hotel, Spa and Golf Resort. We're up here today. It's in the south part of the UK in a county called Wiltshire. I've had the opportunity to play here many times in the years gone by, and it's actually the venue that Paul won the English PGA Championship. So we've come up here today to play 9 holes. We're just coming up, unfortunately, to lockdown in England, so we're going to try and get 9 holes in before our lockdown happens for us. Now, we're going to meet up with a pretty special guy today. His name is Mike Browne. He's got to number 2 in the world in disabled golf, and he's agreed to come out and play with us here at Bowood. So let's get on the first tee and meet up with the boys. Bernie, welcome to Bowood.
Thank you.
Is this your first time?
I am a virgin, yeah. This is my first
Bowood
appearance.
Virgin.
Yeah.
Well, it is a thing of beauty.
It looks amazing, so I'm really looking forward to this one.
Mike Browne.
How you doing?
Mike, how are you?
Yeah, real good, thanks.
Thank you very much for the invite up.
More than welcome. Glad to have you here.
So, we're going to be playing a little match today.
Yep.
It's going to be Leicester, and Paul.
Hi.
Hello, Paul. Hi. So we're going to have a little match, me and you today, Mike.
Yep.
And we're going to be playing against Leicester and Dan's brother Paul.
Let's do it.
Alright, so obviously you're kind of resident here, aren't you, in some ways? You're attached to another club, but you play a lot of your golf here as well?
Yeah, I'm quite local to here, so I come up here and play quite a lot with Ben, who's the head PGA Pro here. So yeah, hopefully course knowledge comes out today.
Hopefully, because you're on my team.
Yep.
Leicester, what are we doing today?
We're just going to play a simple fourball, betterball scratch match.
Okay, scratch match, but there is scratch match with a twist.
There is a twist, yeah.
What's the twist?
The twist, well, we'll wait till we get to that point, I think.
Oh really?
Yeah.
No way.
They've got to watch part 2, 3 and 4 to find out.
Are you sure it's going to last?
Probably not. I don't know where it comes. But...
Right boys, let's get going, alright? Okay, Mike, what have we got here, Mike?
So, quite a simple par 4 to open up.
402 off the back tee here?
Yeah, 402, so a couple of bunkers about 240, 250.
Okay.
So, just trying it one straight down the middle.
Right.
And then it's a nice second shot to a nice green.
Okay, let's do it then. Let's get us going. You lead us out, Mike. 3 wood for Mike. Go through his clubs as we get round. 3 wood up the right hand side. One of them make a little draw on this.
So I just skied one there.
Out to the right, but there's a bit of room out there, isn't there, Mike? That's just out onto the right hand side. Not going to see that down, but that's out onto the right hand side there.
Down with drive in hand.
Yeah, you guys have all got 3 woods, but
I'm doing what Paul tells me today to start with, and then I'm going to do my own thing. New move from down there. Just down the left side. You see that down now? Yeah.
you can hit driver on that line, Bernie.
Good drive that.
Yeah, driver all day that.
Good drive.
That's the driver one. Hole 3 wood in hand. It's a little bit damp underfoot today because we've had a lot of rain overnight. Awful lot of rain. Full trusty 2 wood, he likes to call it. Yeah, winds into and out of the left hand side today, so just holding it up down the left side is the ideal. Not going to get a great deal of run today. Bernie's been informed that he's also hitting 3 wood.
Doing what I'm told.
You're doing what you're told today, is that how this is working? That's the deal on this. On Paul's. Are you on Paul's team or is Paul on Leicester's team?
No, I'm on his team today.
You're on his team today.
He's a proper golfer, isn't
Yeah.
he?
We won a big event around here, Bernie.
I know. We can talk about that.
We'll have a chat about that, won't we? Oh yeah. Oh, just a bit on the left-hand side. No. Bunker bound or over it?
Short, I think.
Oh, short of it. Short of it. Well out, Bernie.
Thanks.
Watch on today.
Have you? What have we got on here?
The new Bushnell.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
So do you just rely on that, or do you use a zapper as well?
I'm just trying it. I don't usually use these.
Do you not? Okay.
I've got the.
And you're okay swinging in a watch like that?
Well,
you're going to find out, I suppose.
Find out.
Yeah. Right. What have you got? How far have you got in?
So middle's 230.
230, just straight over this corner here, and 3 wood in hand off this slight upslope. off the back of the
See if I can hit one.
second green. Oh, it's a great hit off that lie as well, because that's normally a bit of a drawing lie. Should see it come down on line with the green and on towards the flag there. Right. That's a great shot out of there. Very good, Mike. Great strike. What you got out, Eric?
191.
191.
Sort of crosswind.
Yeah.
On a downhill lie, so.
You perfectly laid it up short of that bunker, didn't you?
Yeah, it's clever that, wasn't it?
Very clever.
I reckon only 5 or 6.
191, did you say, into wind?
Well, it's a cross, isn't it?
How much is that going to jump out of there? That's the question, isn't it?
I don't know if it will, if it's downhill, isn't it? It's going to come low.
Okay. I think 6, just front edge if we won't be the end of the world, will it?
Yeah, because you're a proper golfer. Right, ready?
I'm ready.
Still more into the wind, 95.
Okay.
Alright, let's go.
Let's do this. It's gone a bit low and left, isn't it, that one, Barnsley?
Paul's drive here. Just left side of the fairway. Dan is up here, so probably 20 yards further on. He hit driver and Paul hit freeward. So what we got, Paul?
145.
145.
145. Did you normally hit driver down it?
No, see that bunker there?
Yeah.
I'm trying to lay up. I'm sure that I don't want to hit it level with that because it does narrow. See where you've hit it?
Yeah, I've hit it right into the neck, haven't I?
Yeah, so I always play it as just short of that trap. But
yeah. Even though it's into wind as much as it is today.
Yeah.
I know we were on a slightly forward tee, but you would normally go with 3 wood down it.
Yeah.
So just to let everybody know, we've actually teed off their 10th hole. So this is the 10th hole, but Bowood is talking about, I've just spoken to one of the pros here, and they're talking about changing the 9s around, because you played it this way round, didn't you?
Yeah.
So this was the original layout of the 18 holes, so this would be the first hole.
Yeah.
And then they switched it a few years ago, and now they're looking to switch it back. So when you come and play here next, you might end up playing it this way round as opposed to the previous way.
He did say not to tell anyone though.
Well, we've done that now, so everybody now knows.
So what you got, Paul?
Okay, 145.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit a little 7, I think, because we've got quite a lot of wind.
There is,
here,
yeah.
And it's cold. It's absolutely freezing today.
Pin's just tucked a little bit, sort of left side. There's
Yeah.
a bunker on the left as well, guarding. More green right than left by the look of it.
It's gonna hit a very. I'm going up 2 clubs here, really.
Yeah. It's going to hit like a controlled shot in here, I'd say. So maybe hold the finish off. Started a little bit left. It's just drifting about. Yeah, it's good. Good pin eye, I'd say.
Yeah, I don't know if that's green or not. We'll find out in a minute.
No, it's good. Good strike.
Does it?
Dan with a perfect drive here, straight down the middle of the fairway, and he's managed to negotiate 2 bunkers. Is it right into the funnel here?
Yeah, 125 I've got.
125.
I've got 9 irons.
Okay.
Love it. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah. Start it up, maybe just up the left, and then it just drop to the right onto the flag there, buddy, alright? A bit early for it.
Sounds good.
It does, doesn't it? Feed it up there. Hold on.
Oh, what a shot. Just spinning back a little bit. Great shot.
Got taking that spin.
You don't play like this when you partner me, do you? Hey?
No, I don't.
What's going on?
You're obviously not inspiring me.
No, I thought that.
68 yards for Bernie.
Didn't hit the second shot very well.
Well, you've come up the left-hand side of this hole, which is
you're in there
probably not the right angle into this pin, but this is kind of your zone, I think. Oh, dude, I say it every time, don't I? But eventually you will hit a shot that tells me it is your zone.
I don't think I will.
Okay, 52?
No, 58.
58, okay, bit of breeze there.
It's going to go at your ball and it drifting a little bit, hopefully.
Okay. Oh, nice big divot there, Bernie. There's a great big divot. Pretty good shot there, Bernie. Didn't quite get the zip, but you got an awful lot of divot there.
Yeah, as long as you hit the ball first, though.
Yeah, that is handy, isn't it? What you got here, Mike?
Little 40 yards, just a little pitch. I should hit a 58. Try and stop it pretty dead because I think the spin he had on his. So.
Yeah.
That's the theory.
In theory.
In theory, that's going to happen.
That looks pretty good. Very good, very good. Boys just working in here now. Got Leicester's just down in the back corner here. Mike's played a lovely little pitch up there, and you'll probably see a bit more of that today by the look of the way he's playing those shots. And then Paul's gone sort of just back left of the green. Huge green, and I think this might be the case here. Big ridge in the middle of the green, and then lots of green at the back there. Pins situated on the front, and you might see a few front pins because of how wet it is. The greenkeepers might want to just save these greens a little bit. Paul coming in, looks like a 58-degree wedge, slightly downhill, landing on a down slope as well. Just nipped into the fringe, getting a bit of run now, all downhill. From that pin down is quite a steep slope there.
Thank you.
Bernie got quite a long putt there, slightly uphill.
You boys being a bit reasonably tight.
Yeah, this one, yeah, you could do a roll in this one in there. Another putter. We'll talk about his attire as we move on round, but that's a pretty good putt. Yeah, that's pretty good. You can pick that up, Bernie.
One too many, boys.
I think we'll talk about your boots at some stage. Certainly, I want to mention about them in maybe part one, so we will have a chat about those.
It's a little winter attire.
Is that what it is? He got dressed in the dark this morning, Paul.
Cool kids wearing it. They're Ryder Cup in it already, telling each other the lines, and it's nice, isn't it?
You're right, eh? You've got a bit of local knowledge, Bernie. You may as well use it.
Dan's made a new friend.
Yeah.
Nice to see, isn't it?
Well, I generally do, Bernie. Most courses we go to.
This for birdie.
Just outside the left.
Just outside left. Needs to go a little bit. Stayed there. Pick that one up.
Tentative early on.
So the boys in for 4.
Do I need to put this? No, we're in. We're in. That's good.
We give them, Mike, anyway. You've got a 4, so.
Yeah.
So Paul with this for a half.
Well, then left to right, Eric.
Yeah, Dan's was definitely coming in from that side, wasn't it? From sort of our left. Yeah.
Alright, yeah, just sorry, I'm just coming through there.
So Paul for a half, probably got 6 foot back up the hill. Go. No, broke loads. So
that's a one
boys
up
go one
early
up.
on.
Yeah.
Early one up, thank you.
Dear.
Right, so it's always good to introduce golfers when they come onto the channel, and this is Mike Browne. So, Mike, your home club is not here, is it? You're at where are you?
Long Sutton, which I'm an attachment at, but this is my home club that I actually play.
And you're a pro?
Yes.
But you're more of a playing pro than, let's say, a PGA pro, is that right?
Yes, correct, yeah. So I play on a couple of the tours in the UK, and I also play on a thing called EGCO, the European Golf Association. Okay. So, yeah, I did get to number 2 in the world last year, so I'm not there now though, I've missed a few.
So what gets you onto that tour? Tell us what gets you onto that tour.
You can join it with any disability, so whether it be a mental health issue, or obviously I'm missing a leg. So
so which leg are we talking about? This leg here, yeah? So the left leg.
Yeah,
okay.
So my leading leg.
Your leading leg.
So yeah, so when you see me swing, that's where my front leg comes out a little bit. Yeah. Because that's how I can transfer my weight. Okay. But yeah, so we play loads of stuff like that, and I'm part of the On-Course Foundation, which is a charity that helps wounded, injured and sick servicemen rehabilitate through golf. Right. So that's how I got into golf, really.
And how did it happen? What actually? Were you in the service?
Yeah, I was in the services. Yeah. So, but I didn't do it in a war tour zone like a lot of them. I did it on a training exercise. So I only broke my leg. Thought I'd be back doing what I was doing in 6 to 8 weeks, and then lay in the hospital, got an infection. Right. And then it basically ate all the muscles inside my leg, and that was that really. It sort of went from downhill. They took my knee out, so they fused my knee. And I was in a thing called a Lizarov frame, which, if you can imagine, a bicycle spoke wheel. Right. I had 5 of them going down my leg. So where they took my knee out, they fused it, broke my shin in half, my tibia and fibula in half. Right. Grew that 7 centimeters. So that took. I had to stretch my leg a centimeter a day. So that took just over a 1.5 year process to do that. And in hindsight, it didn't work. Okay. Because it sort of went like a chicane, so as soon as I put any pressure on it, it would have snapped. Right, so on May the 1st, 2013, I sat down with my surgeon, and yeah, that was that. Made the decision to amputate, and that was it. Yeah.
200 yards.
See get on, Cam.
Mike, what have you got?
I got 5 iron.
Mike's got 5 iron. We're slightly downwind.
Slightly downwind.
Pin is up here.
the top of the bunker. I mean, it usually runs
Runs
towards
down.
a little downhill.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's this green's not overly. It's wide, isn't it? If I remember right,
yeah,
it
very
runs
wide,
from left
not-
to right quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great strike.
Just turn over a little bit.
Go.
It's got plenty of club, isn't it?
Oh
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, you've hit that really nicely.
Yeah, lovely strike.
Great shot.
Very good. Don't off pick your partners well, don't you, Dan?
Yeah,
You're
we
very good
got
at
it,
that.
Bernie.
You're very good at that.
Don't work hard, work smart.
Exactly.
Paul always tells me. That's my line. You can't take that.
What have you got? Same?
I've got 5 iron as
Yeah.
well. I'm just going to literally follow him round today.
Oh yeah. Dan with 5
I
iron.
mean, it should be off the right a little bit. Don't turn too much.
Turning a little bit away from the stick.
On the van. Down.
Do you see that down now?
Yeah, that's
that's
middle
good.
of the green. That's
Middle of the green, great shot. Well done.
Yeah.
Well done you.
Thank you very much.
Paul got 5 iron as well. That definitely is a bit of breeze up there behind and off the right.
Right, is it? Yeah.
Yeah. Paul looking to get a bit of height with this. He doesn't normally get much height. He needs to launch it up in the air. Oh, go on. That looked like, was that a bit heavy?
No, just a bit left.
Little left, just outside my ball there. That's not bad, that seemed alright. It looked like it was well out for a minute. I just thought that was a little bit of a heavy one. Sounded on the chunky side. He's left you a little bit of tee box there, Bernie, alright? Lester as well. You must have 5, or are you going 6? Oh, big boy. Big boy. You're all warmed up early, aren't you?
Yeah, I've been on the range hitting
You
balls.
have you? Cheating? You've been
Oh, yeah,
cheating?
And you saw the way I played the first hole, that warm up really helped.
Yeah.
Always important to warm up.
Settled you in nicely, didn't it? 6 iron for Bernie. Oh yeah, great strike. That is straight at it.
Down the pipe.
That is straight at it.
Oh.
Short.
Oh,
Should have hit 5.
should have hit 5. Should have hit 5. Great strike though, Bernie. Bernie. Short right.
Story of my life.
Well, not short right, just short of the green here. Didn't need much more. If it had caught that little bit of downslope, yeah, you'd have been absolutely spot on, wouldn't you?
This is tricky for me.
It's not an easy shot. What are you going to play this with?
I'm going to play it with my most lofted club and just run it down this bank.
Oh, you're not throwing it all the way onto the flat part?
You know I haven't got the ability to throw it down that way.
Okay. I would say you have the ability, just maybe not the confidence. I think there is a difference. Come on then, show us. Bit of magic. Yeah, that's well struck though. He's played it really nicely. There was a couple of different options he had there, but that's a really good shot, Bernie. You could either have landed that on the flat part or did what Lester did and just land it on the downslope. Mike, you coming in?
Yeah.
Okay, Mike just
a little bit longer. Hopefully it just checks.
Yeah, it's a shame that. I thought you were long enough there with that shot.
Yeah, I did, but
Off a slight downslope, coming out the sort of roughy area there, just off the edge of the green. So he's going. It looks like he's got his most lofted club, or one of his most lofted clubs there. Landing it maybe just a fraction on the green. I can see him looking up the green. Throwing it onto the flat part. That's the other option. You see, you can throw it onto the flat part. End up with similar results to what Lester got. Pretty good shot. Well done, boys.
Are we double kicking?
Are you giving there, are you? Like, there's the give.
I'm head of
Well done, boys. Bernie is head of rules.
I'm head of rules. So
Good up and downs there, boys. Bernie, you just wanted up and down on the sheet, didn't you?
counts.
2 very good shots. Paul's putting first, straight up the hill. Wind straight across into the flag. Probably outside the hole. It's going to go further right. That. I'm not sure if that was a break or the wind.
Hard to say that, isn't it?
Yeah. I thought it was a bit further to our left, his right than that, but
I like that.
Dan probably 3 or 4 foot shorter. Again up the hill. Those boys are in for free, and it's a free putt. This to go 2 up. And that's got a chance.
10.
Oh, great roll. Great roll.
I think Paul's had a little gust, you know, as he hit his.
Yeah.
He moved a bit more because
Yeah.
mine didn't move quite as much there. But
Yeah, well done you.
take the
Brilliant.
half, eh? Well done.
Great story that. Thanks for that. Great story.
I
Enjoy that
put
one.
a bit of hook spin on just
Did
to
you?
confuse him.
Par 5.
Yeah, water down the right.
Water. Oh yeah, there's that where the
Like a little
little-
pond down there.
I've ventured down there before. I think, Mike.
Yeah.
I think I had to. Well, I think luckily I was short enough of it, so I didn't have to worry about it too much.
So where they are, that's where I sort of try and aim.
You're aiming. There's a bunker just down here on the left hand side. That's kind of the line to pick at,
Definitely.
and then maybe because of the wind,
Little
maybe
cut
move it off that. I'm just going to head back over to Leicester because I need to talk about this situation.
I'm Leicester.
It's all right. I'm just getting a bit
That's
older.
what my
it's all
parents
right.
called me
Yeah.
anyway, so.
So, tell me about the new handicapping system and the incident that's happened.
I'm not a massive fan of it, I'm not going to lie.
No, I wouldn't think you are right now.
There's been it's not a handicap anymore, it's a handicap index or something, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I don't know. You
I
tell
don't know.
me.
Well, I don't really know
You're
a lot
involved
about
in
it, so-
You're the amateur.
Yeah, so I've been slightly reduced down to plus 0.8. Not sure how.
That means we get shots.
That means exactly that. Now, round here, you would actually probably gain a few,
I would have thought
couple
so.
of shots.
It looks quite tough.
Because
As I'm showing it, it's so
yeah,
far.
it is
so, yeah.
tough. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but we couldn't find the board, so
No.
therefore you're now off plus.
No problem.
So now today you're off plus
So-
1, and we
Ball off scratch.
we get to play off scratch.
So
So
I
we
was-
get a shot.
I was the worst scratch golfer on YouTube, and now I'm the worst plus handicap on YouTube.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
you know.
Brilliant.
Thanks for the shot anyway.
You're welcome.
Back to the golf. Right, Mike on the tee, driver in hand. Getting into wind. There's been a bit of verti draining over there. Oh, that's a great ball. Started exactly where he said he was going to start it, just at that bunker and then let it move off there. Hopefully we're going to see that down. Is that down in a dip, is it? We're not going to see that down? Right. Okay, we didn't pick that up, but that's down the middle of the fairway.
Same line.
Right, Dan, what you got here? Driver?
Yeah, driver, I'm just going to literally follow Mike today.
Yeah. I didn't know Mike went left.
No, Mike didn't go left. That's alright though, Mike, isn't it? That's short of the trouble, that, isn't it? Perfect.
Paul with driver in hand.
Good.
Everyone moves for Paul. Someone keeps touching the screen as well. Over for
Up the
Paul.
left, same again, Paul. You following that same line? What, yours? Not mine. I
quite,
wouldn't go mine.
no.
Certainly be favoured.
Mike's line. Follow Mike. Yeah, Paul's drawing it into the wind up towards that right edge of the bunker.
Bunker,
down
yeah,
there.
I can see it now, just come
Yeah, it's
down.
bounced
Yeah,
down just short of it. That's
Shot.
perfect. Absolutely perfect. Bernie, driver in hand as well. Pressure off now. Your partner's
Yeah.
straight down the middle.
It's good when you've got like a European Tour pro and you're a partner, and they don't
Useful, isn't it? Very useful. New driver for Bernie as well. Oh, that is perfect. That's a bullet ball straight at that trap. That. That's in it, is it? I don't think you're long enough, Bernie.
No.
I know you think you're long, but you're not that long. I'm just up the left-hand side there, just behind that buggy there, or that
So I'm
my
gonna
cart
probably
there.
play up because the pin
So-
looks like it's.
Have you? What does your watch say? How far you've kind of got in here, right? Oh, you've taken it off.
on it.
So we have got
295.
295.
295. Right. So you're going to try and lay up short of those bunkers.
So I'm going to probably hit just. I'm going to probably just hit a 4-iron.
Yeah.
So that'll leave me a little.
Have you got a set yardage that you like?
Yeah, I like 100 yards.
You like 100 yards. Okay.
So it's all uphill. So this plays probably a club and a half longer.
Okay.
So I like that. Just play 100 yards.
Nudge it
in.
into position and then
Yeah.
set yourself up. Funky green, if I remember.
Yeah, it's very narrow.
Yes.
And very two-tiered as well.
Right. Okay. Oh, great strike, Mike. Straight up towards that bunker up on the right, left-hand side there. Drop and stop. That is perfect. Good hit. Well done.
That'll leave me a bit more than I wanted though.
Yeah, it'd be alright though.
me and Paul's here, and I'm just left the pool. How far we got, Paul? It's out of range, isn't it?
Miles.
I think? Miles.
I was going to hit 3-wood up short of the green side trap.
Yeah. The bunk you can see just down here on the right hand side. There's a couple of bunkers up here towards Paul's head. But this will not bounce when it lands. Just a little bit left. Yeah, it's good. It's a great shot.
It's going nowhere.
No.
It's going nowhere.
Well, that 3-wood, Paul, I just saw there's a bunker up there, but that's not in range, so get it as far down as possible and...
Or up.
Or up, yeah. Well, it's wet, yeah?
It is, isn't it? Soaked. That came knuckleball, that one.
I'd say you've just plucked, yeah.
That's gone nowhere, is it?
It's just not carrying, is it?
No.
It's so cold.
Take it there.
Where's your golf ball, Dan?
I'm gone. I can't.
Lost. I think it's plugged here somewhere potentially.
We are moving on.
Moving swiftly onwards.
We're moving on.
Nice trolley.
Thanks. I'm just trying to get it to work.
Yeah. Follow one, isn't it? Look at that. Look at that.
Here it comes.
Why wouldn't you have one of those?
A little bit further back than probably you were hoping. You got what? You got 140.
140 left,
Because
yeah.
it's so cold. There's quite a bit of wind, isn't there?
And then
And it's really just dropped and stopped, absolutely going nowhere.
So this green, like you say, is pretty funky. So what it does, it's very narrow.
Yeah.
But it's very long, and it's right in the middle of it. It's tiered that way.
Yeah.
So that to me looks like that's on the right hand side.
Oh, is it? Okay. So
it's
that
on the
looks,
top,
it almost, to my eye, looks like centre of the green,
so
but obviously
where,
the green...
where Lee is, that's the back end of the green, and then it goes right the way over to the other side, the bunkers.
Okay.
So I got an 8 iron.
8 iron?
I'm thinking 7, to be honest.
Okay. Well, you're on your own, because I'm now no longer in play.
No, we'll hit this.
So you choose whatever you want, mate. All uphill again. A little heely cutty one.
Chase it.
Yeah, tried to force maybe.
Maybe a 7.
Just a club more.
Yep.
Just a bit of a heely strike, wasn't it? Killed it a bit on you. Good little layup that, Paul.
Yeah.
Perfect. How far are you going?
Got pretty much 100 yards.
Right. Okay.
But it's into a bit of wind, isn't it?
Yeah, it's slightly off an upslope.
Yeah.
So ball's going to want to jump up on you a little bit, so you're going to have to try and manage that a bit.
Yeah, I don't know whether I'm in between here in a little 52 or even go into a wedge.
Right. Okay.
I might go 52. It just seems a lot of club for that.
Okay.
I'll keep it low.
Yeah. Low little puncher, keep it out of the wind.
Doesn't look like there's any wind, does it, looking at the flag? But
No, it's definitely up there above the tree line. Yeah, just started it on the flag, maybe just turning over a fraction. Yeah. That's going to be okay, I think. I think that's more centre of the green from what Mike was saying earlier. 96 yards for Bernie. 52 degrees.
Yeah.
Straight at it.
Straight at it,
Absolutely straight at it, yeah. Again, lots of divot there, Bernie. It's a pretty good strike there, isn't it? Where do you think that is?
A bit long, I reckon.
A little long?
Yeah.
Good hit though. Really good hit.
So Mike's come up a little bit short. He just found the front trap, and the pin is sort of over here. So he's probably got 30 yard bung shot. Sand's very compact. A lot of rain last night. Probably not using much bounce. So we'll flick it off the top. A little bit short. Not bad. It's a pretty tricky shot from there. You can't afford to go long because it's all sort of filters off where Paul is.
So Mike talking about this green, absolutely amazing. It's like a double green in some ways. There's a big ridge that you can see the light patch running around there, and this pin is actually on the right edge of the green. Huge green from right to left, left to right, but very narrow from front to back, which means if you get it a little bit wrong, like probably Paul has here, Les displayed a pretty good shot there, got his yardages right, you end up in this sort of drop down position here as it runs off the back of the green where Paul is. So what have you got, Paul? 58?
yeah, I'm stupid here really.
Paul's going, you going more aerial or are you going low?
I'm going to have to go into the bank.
Into the bank, which is a really tough shot because it's very wet. And if it kills it too much, you'll be left on the bank, maybe rolling down towards him again. So, 58 back foot, handle press forward, gone low. Oh, he's just hit that little collar, which kind of kicked it forward as it went on there. So you've got to be careful. He played it really well, landed it nicely in the upset, caught the collar and then shot on down. Now Bernie has got putter.
Just think it's safer than chipping.
Yeah. The confidence is oozing out of you, Bernie.
So much
oozing.
Most negative man on the world.
In the world,
Yeah.
is it? Is that what you're calling it now?
Always feeling with such confidence when you get down in that position as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, I like to get down low
Yeah.
and have a little good look at your stroke down here.
Right. It's going to run, isn't it?
Well, no, it's quite thick rough you're playing through there, so it's not going to run a great deal through there, but still a little bit of
meat left.
a little bit of meat on that. We'll certainly be asking the question there. Okay, Mike, I've left him on his own. I was a little bit upset about that tee shot, if I'm honest. Just plugged in the rough and never saw it again. So there's a get up down ball out here somewhere if you want it. Okay, it looks pretty flat, maybe slightly downhill for him. He's gone straight at it. Good pace.
Well,
Yeah, very good.
pick that one up.
Pick it up. Just moved a little bit off your.
That just moved a bit more.
Yeah,
hasn't it?
from your left to right. Good pace though. Well done.
Roll was better.
Yeah, it was a nice roll that.
Right, one of these, Barnsey.
Yep. You get your
One of these to get them boys back to all flat. Finish up part one in all flat is always quite nice, isn't it? Paul would have probably got a little read off Mike's putt. Oof. Pacey, pacey. I think we'll just give you that one. You can have that.
Cheers.
Pick that up.
You see much in this, pal? Straight.
I always like to get down here for Leicester.
Getting close on this stroke down.
I'm gonna. Don't you worry, Bernie.
Half, but you could hit it straight.
Nice little bit of Ryder Cup in for the boys. Bernie's going straight. Oh,
Well done, partner.
just didn't quite get away. Yeah, thank you. Well done. Bernie,
Nah, not good.
just the one then after part one. So
good.
we'll see everybody tomorrow, won't we?
Tomorrow night,
What time?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. Don't be late because this golf course is beautiful. You need
difficult,
to see all of
it's
it.
tricky.
It is difficult,
Yeah.
but they need to see it all.
They do.
See you tomorrow.